Ladies and gentlemen of the media, we're now joined by the home team coach, Coach Jose Riveiro. Coach, welcome to our post-match press conference. If you may, Coach, just give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective. Sorry.
Two different halves. The first one fully under control by the opponent. Aggressive pressing in our side, in our half, and with a Pirates team now capable to get rid of that intense pressing. So not comfortable on the ball during the first half, with some problems to progress and interpret the spaces, losing balls in areas where we should have never lose the ball. 1-0 half time, and then yes, in the second half we show a different face, but probably the result should be different, but it doesn't matter so much. I think we didn't play to win the game, even though, like I said, it could easily finish the game 1-1, but still it's not good enough. And we have to, especially myself, do a reflection about the game and try to get the conclusions to continue in the best way from tomorrow again.
Now open for questions from the floor.
Coach, can you explain why you started so slowly? Why did they look so almost, I wouldn't use the word scared, but a little bit tepid coming out of the blocks?
You mean in possession or out of possession?
No, just generally the first half was not, you didn't look like a home side, if I may use that expression.
Yeah, in a way I think you're right. It's difficult to contain Sundowns when they are in possession. With today, as usual, with the presence of Rowan, and in the last line with Peter, it's even more difficult to deal with them. So it's difficult to press them high aggressively, and you have to really be careful where you lose the position. And maybe it looks a bit, I don't say slow, maybe too tactical the beginning of the game. I think we managed to force Rowan and Mbala 3-4 times to play the long ball, but the long ball is not easy with Peter there and with Riveiro. They are good. They were better even collecting the second balls, and from there they managed to sink us in the box at least 2-3 times before the penalty. So they were in control, even not playing in the central corridor as they used to do it, but they were in control in those situations, and due to that they got the advantage in the penalty. Can happen in this type of games sometimes, even though the intention is different, but it was different in the second half, but like I said, we are losing, there's nothing to lose, and now, yes, we step forward and we were much more aggressive in the duels, at least trying to equalize the level of aggressiveness of Sundowns in the 50-50 balls and in the duels. And we could see a different Pirates in the second half, but we didn't start the way we wanted. Let's put it in this way.
Coach, unlucky with the defeat. Coach, in these 2 weeks you have played 3 different kinds of competitions, and it's still earlier on into the season. So based on the performance of these 2 weeks going into tonight's game, would you say that you have gotten enough tests in order for you to gauge where your team is at this point in time in the season?
We know where we are. We played a game 3 days ago. We we have 2 days in between games. We play almost with two different teams in each game, with a lot of differences in the start 11 composition. So different conclusions in both games. One game is a league game, and the other one it's a 2 legs game. Obviously, we are not used to, and we don't like, obviously, to lose 2 games in a row. But the circumstances were totally different, and we have to accept it and try to be critical with ourselves, because, like I said, I'm still convinced, and what we did is it was not enough, I think, to win the game. Maybe to equalize and finish the game here tonight 1-1, and we are all happy with the draw, both sides. But I'm not. This is not about. It's not about winning or losing. It's about other things.
It's his turn. You're supposed to raise your hand.
Oh, okay. After him, Chairman. Maskepe FM coach. In the second half, I think after Maswanganyi, there was with the subs made, the Sedi Kapinga coming in, there was a lot of balls going into the inside channels, the half space. There was also Kim Buidi as well. But I don't know, what was it, anxiety? Because there was balls that were coming from on the left, Marco and Hoto, and then on the right, Bandile Shandu, but you couldn't break that line. Even if you could, there was no one who could get behind the ball, in the Sundowns box. What would you say was the reason for that? Was it anxiety, or was it just mistimed passes or decision making?
It's difficult to explain. Explain football sometimes is difficult. I don't know how to explain that in the last 3 games against Sundowns we didn't score a single goal. It's difficult, but it's the reality. We gave away that. I think we finished with 1 shot on target maybe, and I think Sundowns 4, counting the penalty, but easy balls that the keepers collect quite easy. So the game was not playing the boxes from my perspective, or the quality wasn't there. There were a lot of interruptions. I think we finished with 6 fouls, Sundowns 23. But yeah, that's a different story. Anxiety, yes, obviously you are chasing 1 goal. Everybody in the squad have quality. Everybody wants to contribute. When they are coming to the field, they want to help the team. So in the last meters, the key is the composure. Is that that pause. It's not the speed. It's how you stop. Sometimes we are confused about what it makes the difference in the last meters. And we lack a bit of that pause in the last meters. We have 2-3 crosses from the left that were excellent to finish in the second post. We have nobody in the second post. We misinterpreted some of the situations in the last part of the game, and that's why we're going home with 0 points.
Lawrence, you had your hand up.
Coach, my question was more along the lines of the 23 fouls that you spoke about. You were obviously frustrated by it, everybody could see.
I was fine on the bench today.
Do you think it was a deliberate tactical plan to just nullify all the fluidity out of your team?
Well, what I can tell you is that Sundowns is exceptionally good in the pressing as well. We used to think about Sundowns like a team that is good on the ball, and it's true, but they are also good when it's time to defend. It's a very mature team, experienced players with a lot of battles behind them, and you can feel it in this type of games. Them, it's your job, it's not mine to how can I say, like, elaborate an opinion or judgment about if everybody there outside was at the same level, let's say.
Yes, Coach,
Talking of aggression, there was an incident. Ronwen comes out and gets a yellow card. No, there will be different interpretations. Was it an obvious goal scoring opportunity? Was it what? He only gets a yellow card. What was your view? Because it was an incident that really caught the attention of the
Did you see the action already in TV? I didn't.
I've not seen.
What do you think?
Well, coach, I'm asking the question.
Yeah, I didn't see the action. From the bench, I cannot tell you what happened.
Okay.
Can you?
From what I
Yeah.
saw. I'll have to open my loss of the game.
Okay. I didn't. I'm honest. I didn't see. I only seen Seix running to the goal and Rowan going out, but I don't know if there's a center back behind or if there's somebody else behind. I don't know. I couldn't.
There was no one behind.
I don't know. I promise you, I'm talking serious now. I don't really know what happened, so I cannot.
The question has been asked and answered. Gentlemen at the back, next question. That's you. Purple cap.
Thank you very much. This is from City Trash. At club coach. Coach, at the weekend you played a completely different team. You probably had this game in your mind.
And the next one, and
yeah, and the next one, and the next one. When you look back, do you regret that decision?
No. No, we do the things with. And now the headline is coach doesn't regret. We do the things with our best intention. We have to play from Sunday to Sunday 3 games in 3 different competitions. Very important games for our, our objectives for the season. We want to be in the group stage. We want to be as high as possible in the league, and we want to be in the MTN final. Now, if we have a look of the 1-0 in Botswana and 1-0 today, you can say that, the decisions were wrong. But like I said, you cannot explain football only with results. Today we couldn't make it. We have an opportunity on Sunday. The team is going to be ready again to compete against a very tough opponent. And with the illusion to see ourselves in the final.
Final 3 questions, starting with Chamanda.
Good evening, coach. Hard luck on the result. I must be honest with you, I know you don't like this, but Karim Kumvudi came in and changed the game. You won the hearts of the fans. What is it that he brings into this?
I think you are exaggerating a bit, no?
Coach.
Really?
Coach. I need to coach like opinion. Yeah. The way he came in, the way he revved up the crowd, there was more excitement from the stands. What does this Kim really bring into this Orlando Pirates side, coach? I know you don't like to talk about individual players.
But still, I'm happy for the Karim debut. He's been working well, going through a period of adaptation to the team and to the methodology and everything, and now he's much more ready to help us. I'm happy. Well, if it's true what you say, that I think he contributed in the last minutes. He did what we asked him to do. He's a very complete player. He's physical, he's technical. He can create some chaos there in different places, and he did it well. But obviously we cannot build an opinion about Karim only for 10 minutes or 15 minutes when you are chasing one goal, when everything is a bit chaotic there on the field. There's gonna be games where he's going to have the chance to show the type of player that he is, and I think I'm sure that he's gonna do it well in the future.
Thanks, T. Coach, the setup of having 3 competitions running at the same time, FIFA breaks in between, How is that with you? Are you used to that? Have you done it before, with previous in your previous team?
I'm not gonna tell you my opinion about the schedule. It's gonna be too much. It is what it is, and we have to learn how to compete in our best, how to continue winning, and not. No. It is what it is. We are professionals. We have to face every game with the guarantees that we can compete in the right way and win the games. It's a bit boring to talk about those things. I mean, it's what it is. There's nothing I can do, and we are in a team, in a club that it's forced to win everything. It's not only compete. It's not only being there. You have to be there and win. You know, that's why we are Orlando Pirates, and that's the complexity. It's not only to be in there and play, and if you get a draw, it's fine. No, we have to compete in our best in every single game, and we are learning through the process how to do it, how to rest better, how to overpass the bad results like today. The team, after playing this type of games, is an opportunity for you to get better, you know, because of the level of the game, the rhythm of the game, the caliber of the opponent, you know. It's the games where I would really like to play this type of games every week, because my team is gonna get better. The opponent as well, they were tested as well somehow. So we don't complain, we don't look for excuses, and the schedule is what it is. We knew it with time enough to prepare ourselves, and yeah, that's all.
So we get the final question before the light blinds us.
Coach South here. I know it's way too early in the season, but after 5 games, already lost 8 points. How damaging is this loss to your ambition this season? Because obviously,
we have to play.
You did last season, we were expecting Paris to challenge Sundowns this season.
We have to play 25 more games in the league. That's 75 points to play.